divided. The Israeli president today touching down in Sydney, the invitation extended in the wake of the Bondi terror attack. But not everyone has been welcoming. Tonight, more than 100 police officers are stationed around the city as protesters rally against President Isaac Herzog's visit.
No government jet for the Israeli president. Instead, he arrived on an AEDT flight, the national carrier of the United Arab Emirates. The motorcade, endless. Local police, Israeli security and officials at his city hotel, Isaac Herzog and his wife spied taking in the harbour, spying on everything around them, police snipers. At the Bondi Pavilion, he was smothered by security, emerging from under a forest of umbrellas. With his wife Michal, he laid a wreath to one of the 15 killed in December. And from Jerusalem, 2 stones signifying the bond between the living and those who were lost.
We were shaken to our core when we first heard about the Bondi Beach attack.
The Albanese government heavily criticised after the shooting. This president today, far more diplomatic.
I welcome the positive steps already taken by the Australian government to tackle anti-Semitism.
But he slammed the pro-Palestinian demonstrations.
These demonstrations, in most cases, what you hear and see, comes to undermine and delegitimize our right, my nation's right, of its mere existence.
And then the moment of the day, the president and his wife coming face to face with some survivors. One of them, Elon. He was shot 6 times and was in a coma for 10 days.
To have him talk to you, what does that mean to you?
It was special. It's nice to know that people are thinking of us, not even from our country, from Israel or wherever they are. People are thinking about us, caring for us.
And the president met Yvonne. She dislocated her hip, trying to run away with her infant son.
When the shooting started, I picked him up and turned to run with him, and I tripped over straight away.
You were sheltering him then when the shots were being fired?
Yeah, I was sheltering him the whole time.
And again, keeping watch over it, police marksmen.
With much of the city declared a no-go zone for protesters, the Israeli president's hotel here has been an oasis of calm. But at Bondi, one lone protester managed to make himself heard.
As the president drove away, 2 boos and a shout of shame. Enough for police to warn a man he was causing fear and alarm inside a major event. He was banned from attending any pro-Palestinian event for the next 3 days.
Didn't mean to upset anyone who's grieving. This is not about any hate for Jewish people.
It was a measure of just how jumpy police are about any disturbance to the visit. Mark Burrows, 9 News.
And Mark joins me now from Town Hall in the CBD, where thousands of protesters are gathering. Mark, as we come to you, what's happening?
Pete, I've got to say, this rally is really fired up. It's been running now for about half an hour here at Town Hall Square. Probably a good 5,000 people are jammed into a relatively small area to hear the speakers. Probably about 200 police have put a cordon around this area. Earlier today, the Palestine Action Group went to the Supreme Court and tried to get this clampdown on their protest and major events order lifted. That meant they would be able to go from here up to Parliament House. Well, the Supreme Court said no, it wasn't going to be lifted. What that's meant is this rally has had to stay here and be here for the next half an hour or so. We've heard speakers here condemned Isaac
Lady Francis. Hayley, what do we know about the President's next movements?
President Herzog will attend a large event in the city tonight, but due to low security